Do you like tea? I love it, and I've been learning so much about it these last few months, and I want to share this information with you so you can make the best cup of tea at your home. Tea, just like coffee or wine, can be affected when it is in the plantation, can be affected by the soil, water, temperature, altitude. All of these conditions will affect the final flavor of the cup of tea. So if you want to take the most out of those tea leaves you have at home, this video is for you. So stay tuned. So the first thing you want to know is what kind of tea you like. And there are 5 common ones: white, green, oolong, black, and herbal. And each one of them have different temperature and different steeping time for the process of making this kind of tea. And we're gonna talk about it in this video. Second thing we're gonna talk about is water. The quality of the water you use is very important when you're gonna make a cup of tea. Try to use filtered water or very low mineral water, because hard water or high mineral water can give you a very oily tea, and you don't want that. Now let's talk about temperature. You will probably need a kitchen thermometer, and be very careful because temperature has to be precise. Each of these teas have different temperature, and if you go above them, it can just ruin the flavor of the tea. So water quality and temperature is very important to making it the perfect cup of tea. Now, to start talking about the temperatures, we're going to start talking about the kind of teas. This kind of tea is green and white. These pearls are made with green and white tea leaves, and I love them. These are called jasmine dragon balls, and it's probably one of my favorite kind of teas. White tea is very complex. The flavor is delicious, but it's probably also one of the most easy to ruin. When making tea, white or green tea, you have to take the water to 180 degrees. So that's why you can combine white and green, because they both need that temperature, that water temperature. So when making the white or green tea, take the water to 180 degrees and immediately pour it over the tea leaves that are already in a warm pot. If the pot is not warm, it's just gonna take the temperature to a lower degree, and we don't want that. If the temperature is higher, just gonna ruin the tea. And this has so many different complex flavors that I love. So don't ruin your white or green tea. Now let's talk about oolong tea. I have here some, it's called orchid oolong, and it's delicious. The flavor is very delicate, and to make the oolong tea, you have to take the water temperature to 200 degrees and steep the oolong tea for 1 minute, not 2, just 1. So remember, the steeping time is very important when making tea. So it's a turn to talk about black tea. Black tea is very popular and common around Europe, and I like it very much because it's bold and delicious. To make the black tea, you have to take the water to 210 degrees. I have here some black tea. I'll show you guys. It's bold. The color, I like this tea color, is delicious and beautiful. So you take the water temperature to 210 degrees and immediately pour it until your teapot that is already warm with the tea from 2 minutes to 3. So this one is probably the most forgiving because you have a minute there to spare. And it depends on how you like the tea. You can check if you like it from 2 to 3 minutes. So let's start talking about herbal teas. Herbal teas are amazing, and they have so many flavors. Have fruit, have nuts, they have flowers. They're made of everything but tea leaves, and that's why it's very forgiving. You can take the water temperature to 212 degrees and steep for 5 minutes. But between you and me here, the longer you steep, the better flavor you get, and even better properties. For example, I have here this tea that helps you with headaches. It's beautiful and have these flowers. I don't know if you can appreciate these flowers that are on this tea. It's delicious, soft flavor, and the longer I steep this kind of tea, the better properties I get in my cup of tea. So there's no way to really get wrong when making an herbal tea. These herbal teas are delicious. Oh, smell amazing. I can even eat it like snacks. I promise you I can eat it like snacks. It's almost in here. Apples. I like it. So let's make some tea. To start making your tea, you have to already pre-wash and warm your teapot. This is already warm. And this one is nice because come with this thing on the bottom. So this will keep everything warm. This is warm. Once I put the water, it's gonna be very hot. So I don't wanna touch it like this when I put the water. And it comes with this little container to put the tea. These are not a sponsor, I'm just showing you. So let's make black tea. To make any kind of tea, usually you use 1 teaspoon per cup of tea. We're making 3 cups of tea right now, so we're gonna use 3 teaspoons of black tea. This water is already in 210 degrees and I pour it carefully over my tea. And we wait 2.5 minutes. That's my preference. You can wait from 2 to 3 minutes. So let's wait. After you waited from 2 to 3 minutes, it's time to enjoy your perfect cup of black tea. So let's enjoy it. Delicious. Thank you guys for being one more time here in Cooking with Hilda. And if you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up. See you guys next time here in Cooking with Hilda.